Hello, my name's Rachel Frost-Smith. I'm a legal director at Burkitt's in the family team, and I specialise in complex children cases. By way of introduction, I've had a varied career. I started off as a corporate tax lawyer, and after having my own children, came back to work and decided to specialise in family law. I do a lot of advocacy and myself, as well as watching counsel do advocacy. And the topic today is drafting effective witness statements. Now, we have got a YouTube clip for you to watch, but if you can't watch it, I'm going to explain to you exactly why I chose this clip. It's from Legally Blonde. It's Elle Woods, the inimitable Elle Woods, cross-examining Chutney in the witness box about whether or not she saw her stepmom shoot her dad. And the reason I chose that clip was because what you're looking at there is the end product of your witness statement. It may be that your witness that you've drafted a statement for ends up being cross-examined very, very robustly in court and giving evidence about something. So without too much pressure, you do need to bear that in mind when you're drafting. So, talking about witness statements, what are they? They're part of the jigsaw puzzle of evidence that the court is going to consider when making decisions. So, there is emphasis on them, but the court will have other evidence in front of it. So, it's part of the totality of the evidence. It might have police disclosure in front of it. It's likely to have expert reports, whether or not from, say, CAFCAS, from an independent social worker, from a psychologist, psychiatrist. So the witness statement you draft is likely to be for your client, particularly in private children proceedings, and possibly some other witnesses where they may be witnesses to abuse in a marriage or abuse in a relationship. But generally speaking, the main drafting is going to be a witness statement for your client. The focus of today is on drafting for children proceedings, but the same techniques can be used in other areas of family practice. So, for example, if you're drafting supporting statements when you're applying for occupation orders, non-molestation orders, or if you're drafting statements in financial proceedings, such as for a final hearing under Section 25 of Matrimonial Causes Act 1973. It's the same techniques. And it sounds really, really obvious, but it is a witness statement. It's not your piece of, fictional or otherwise drafting. And I love writing witness statements because I absolutely love writing. But at the end of the day, you are capturing the tone, the voice of the witness, and they are a witness to things they have actually seen and heard. So don't forget that when you're doing it. So if you do nothing else after this webinar, apart from put the kettle on, I would strongly suggest that you go to court and you watch a witness being cross-examined by a really decent barrister, hopefully a KC, on a witness statement you've prepared. I've done that on many occasions, and the first few times I did it, I looked at the work I'd done, and I thought I'd done a really, really good job on a witness statement. And I thought I could do much better than this. And so that's why I'm here today, to try and pass on some of those tips, some of those tricks, some of that learning and experience that I've gathered over many years now. And I really hope that it helps you in your day-to-day practice.